baby. We're live, all the way live. We are trying out a new system here tonight. For the first time ever, we are live not only on YouTube, but Facebook at the exact same time. We're pretty excited about that. We're going to give it a go tonight and see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. You're able to check it out on both formats.
A simulcast, kind of a throwback to the Attitude Era of wrestling. I love it.
There you go, man. I'm excited about this. Tonight we got a lot going on, but before we get into that, if you haven't done it already, take a minute, hit that share button. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, take a second. Some of you guys checking us out for the first time on Facebook, maybe this is new for you. But it's a good opportunity to jump on over to YouTube. Oftentimes, I think people have their best experiences with YouTube, and it helps us. It helps us in a big way to grow our platform here. So take a second. But either way you want to watch it, that's cool. I'll tell you tonight, if you haven't done it already, this video here, give it a thumbs up. That helps push us up in both the Facebook now and the YouTube algorithm. It's an exciting time for us. We're really hoping to grow the product in a different kind of a way here. So there we are. We are... we got a lot to go over tonight. First, it's Wednesday. Did I say this part already? I'm looking good, feeling good, loving life. I hope that you can say the same tonight. We got a lot going on. If you haven't heard already, we are going to have several great interviews tonight. We're going to hear from the champion, Gorgeous Gregory, the Rad Boys, Enders and DeVere, Ross and Son, Jimmy the Hippie, returning, not surprised this time. It's going to be in our face. It's the Coach Lance Payne has returned and reclaimed what he calls his show. And then for the first time ever on a Wednesday night, we have a triple threat match for the Imagine Live title. It's the guy who calls himself the champion, James Ross, going one-on-one with your guy, or one-on-one against your guy, the Rocker Chris Sands, and then the man that's acknowledged as the current reigning and defending Imagine Life champion. Of course, that is Malachi Gage. So we got a lot going on. Big weekend this weekend. If you haven't followed already, we are going to be in Du Bois Friday night and Saturday night. Show on Friday night starts at 6 and another one at 8 o'clock. And then Saturday is going to be the fun day. We have a full hour at 2 o'clock on Saturday morning, or 2 afternoon. And then we got 40 minutes at 7:30. Come on out. It's 100% free. You don't have to pay anything to see the wrestling. It's going to be a good time. Plus, it's Du Bois Day. It's going to be a ton of people, ton of great vendors. I think you'll probably be able to get some tie-dye there if you want. You're going to be able to get all your merchandise, the Rad Boys and the Imagine Wrestling, and everybody that has merchandise, the watch, all of them. So Chris Coleman, lots of guys going to be up there in Du Bois to do what we do best, and that's wrestling.
Some of us will be also appearing in the parade up there, so it's another chance to see us up close that you might not get otherwise. Du Bois day after tomorrow.
Yeah, it's the parade's Saturday noonish, I think.
It is.
I haven't heard. I think it's around noon. We'll try to get that information. They have. We shared the link on our Facebook page to let you know all the information about that. Let's go. Let's talk about the 24th. Then we're up at Sykesville with our very special guest. That's going to be James Ellsworth in the building with us in Sykesville. Of course, all the stars of Imagine Wrestling will be there as well. And then tickets for that, you can go online to the Sykesville Ag and Youth Fair building now, to their website. That's what I'm looking for. Not their building. Nobody's up there right now. If you go up there, you're going to look foolish. But if you do it, record yourself because you look ridiculous. But you can go on their website right now. You can get tickets, $10. And, man, we're looking forward to being up there again. And then the big one, the one that everyone's going to be talking about, the night that's going to be loads of fun. We have our first ever live in front of people, Rail City Rumble. That is 2 men will start. Then another man will enter every 2 minutes until it's Battle Royal style, until someone stands victorious over everyone. That's going to be a big night. It's going to be a fun night.
Yeah, I'm real excited for that one. Big night back here in Altoona for the Rail City Rumble.
Absolutely. So hopefully everybody's sound. I see somebody said about the sound. Hopefully the sound is up and running now. I think we're good there. And then I'll tell you what else we're good for. It's Renewal by Anderson. These guys have been great. When we go to Sykesville, who's sponsoring us? Renewal by Anderson. When we come back here to Altoona for the Rail City Rumble, who's sponsoring us? Renewal by Anderson. Great people, great products, and of course they have our guy, They have our guy, Jordan Treese of Renewal by Anderson. Let's see if it happens. Let's see if it happens. Let's see if they get that, because we punched it in. There it is. We got the number up. Yes, sir. We got it sorted out. We got that number tonight for our friend Jordan Treese. He's, of course, our DC Bentley of Renewal by Anderson. His number, you know what it is, 814-330-9870. I can look at the TV and see it. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, your wife's going to be happy. She's going to call that number and order some new windows for you.
There you go. Well, maybe the time. Who knows? But you can call Jordan. He's a good man. He will always help you out there, get you the best deal, improve the value of your house, improve the economy of your house. With keep that air conditioning inside. Don't let it run outside. Keep the heat inside. I know it's middle of June now, but man, before you know it, it's going to be November again. So take care of yourself. Get yourself insulated up with the windows and doors that you need. That's Renewal by Anderson, Jordan Treese. I have been sort of procrastinating here a bit because I've not seen this yet.
Okay.
But Ross & Son has sent to Gelman a video telling me that this is the video of James Ross winning the Imagine Live title in Rio de Janeiro from Malachi Gage.
Right now, we have this video.
I guess so. Let's see what happens.
You haven't seen it. You're going to air this without seeing it. It came from neighbor John Ross.
We were rushed, man. We were trying to get this new setup together, so let's see what happens. I'm sure it'll be a sellout at the monitor. Let's play that video now.
Not take risks, but here we go.
Malachi Gage, are you ready? James Ross, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's ring the bell. Let's have ourselves a wrestling match. James Ross with the takedown. He's got the leg. Oh, he's in a headlock now. What do you say, Malachi? What do you say? Huh?
He's gonna quit.
What do you say, Malachi?
He's gonna quit.
He's gonna. Oh, Malachi Gage missing the big hammer. Oh, James Ross with the big elbow strike. The big elbow strike. He's down. Malachi Gage is down for the count. He's trying to pull himself up, but he can't. Oh, big cover. Oh, John Ross is up. Malachi Gage is 1, 2, 3. That's it. Ring the bell. Yeah, your new Imagine Live champion, James Ross. You gotta get off the ropes, Malachi. Malachi Gage is down. He missed the big top rope move. Now James Ross is in control. He's in control. Oh, he's gonna make it. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he beat him again. He beat him again, James Ross.
I do it all the time.
James Ross is your new
all the time.
champion. He's your new champion, everybody.
Yes.
Rio de Janeiro, the new Imagine Live champion.
Yes.
You're the man. You're the man, James.
The man, Brazilian
man.
referee.
Yes.
The man, Brazilian
Yes.
referee. Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Son!
Oh, his dad! His dad's here to witness it! His dad's here to witness greatness! He's witnessing greatness here tonight in Rio de Janeiro. There's gotta be 6,000 people here in this arena tonight. There's gotta be. There's gotta be.
I mean, what are we doing here? Was that the video? What are you guys so happy about right now?
That was so good. Son.
I'm not even prepared to have you on TV.
That was so good. And you were there to see it. We were there to see it.
I was there.
I'm telling you right now, Cato, he told me when he was just a knee high that he wanted to be an astronaut. And I would have never believed my son could be a spaceman. But you were looking at, I don't know, a 5 to 10-star match right there. 2 out of 3 falls. He clearly.
2 straight falls.
That was in Rio de Janeiro. He clearly beat Malachi Gage 2 falls straight. And an instant classic. That's the best match.
I am so sorry, Imagination. I wish I would have time to watch that. I would not have put that on the air.
Why are you naysaying again, Cato? You're always naysaying. You know, That's fine. That's fine. You're going to do another classic tonight in tonight's match when you defend this title.
Yeah. And the fact that I have to defend it tonight in the first place, it's a travesty. It's ridiculous because I just got back from Belize where I already defended the Imagine Live Championship tonight. On top of that, there's no champion's advantage tonight. It's a triple threat. They're really stacking the odds against me, but the odds have always been stacked against the great neighbor James Ross, and just like my father said, I always rise to the occasion, and tonight it's going to be no different because this Imagine Live Championship is mine now, and it will be mine forever.
You know what, son? I'm so proud. I'm so proud.
Shoot for the stars.
Yeah, shoot for the stars. I'm so proud of you, son. I'm so proud.
Talking about
Don't you dare send me that tape from Belize. I am not going to air it. Isn't your time over?
I run this. You forgot about that, right, Cato? That I'm the commissioner. I can be on here for 10 minutes. I could be on here for 10 seconds. I could be on here the whole hour if I felt like it.
Okay.
All right, let's remember that.
Yeah.
All right, just because I went away on vacation for 3 months.
3 month vacation.
3 months, Cato, it's a stressful job. Running this company, keeping all these guys in check. Whoever was in charge when I was gone didn't do a good job. All the unfairness, all the cheating. I'm changing that. Once again, the coach has to come in here and change up everything. It's getting sad. It's getting terrible. But you know what? I'm okay with doing that. The coach is okay because I'm the man that's perfect for the job. Imagination, did you miss me? You missed me, Cato, didn't you?
No.
You missed me. You missed me making matches like tonight.
Cheating all the time.
Never cheated.
Okay.
Not once. Never. You don't have no type of footage of me cheating at all.
That's the dichotomy with you, though, that drives me nuts. Like, there are oftentimes you put really great shows together on Saturdays and Wednesday nights, and then if things aren't going the way you want, you interfere and you screw it up.
No.
So it's just weird.
No. I don't call that cheating. I call that just making adjustments on the fly. That's what coaches do. You adjust. You adjust to every adversity that comes towards you and your team. And that's what I do. I make sure that the imagination has the best entertainment possible. Just like tonight, for the first time ever, I'm so excited. The live from the dojo imagination title.
First ever triple threat match. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm happy to be back.
Yeah.
And imagination, are you happy that the coach is back? I'm happy because, like I said, things are going to change. It's either the coach's way or the highway.
Oh, my God. All right. Let's see what comes of this, I guess. We'll have to watch and see. Next, at this point here, let's go ahead and bring in two perennially upset human beings. That, of course, is Lucio DeVere and Eric Enders. What do you say, sweetheart? Give me a smile.
What part of me looks like a sweetheart?
I don't know.
First off, I've got plenty of reason to be angry right now. There's 4 shows this weekend. 4 shows. No matches set up yet. No announcement. What about Eric Enders and Lucio DeVere versus the Rad Boys? I still haven't heard anything yet. We should already be the tag team champions. We've already beat them 2 shows in a row, but somehow got screwed over. Somehow the Rad Boys still have the titles. And I think this company's doing everything they can to protect them, everything to keep the titles on them because they know we're better than them and we should be the champions right now. So what's going on? Where's our match? What are you waiting on?
Talk to Coach now. He's making the matches.
Well, how come there hasn't been an announcement? Where are you, Coach? Where's our match? We deserve a match. We've already beat them twice. We'll do it again next time, and we'll win the titles.
Okay. I don't remember you guys beating them. You don't have the tag
We
title.
already beat them twice.
You don't
we
have the
got
title.
announced as the winners. We got announced.
He's not going to listen. He doesn't listen. I've had enough of the crap here with Imagine Wrestling management and their favoritism. You know what that kind of favoritism leads to, Cato? Fascism.
Oh.
Imagine Wrestling and their use of the Rad Boys, their shoving of the Rad Boys down everyone's throats. That's a fascist tactic. And just like my shirt says, just like Woody Guthrie's guitar, this machine, we kill fascists. and we're going to do something about this weekend. That's fine, Coach.
All right, well, we'll see what happens. I mean, Coach, certainly you talk about favoritism. Here's the guy who has his favorites as the coach, so I guess show up in DuBois. Let's see what happens. At this time, who's our next guest here? It is the Sideshow Psycho, the current reigning and defending Imagine Live champion. Still don't have your title. Tonight's your opportunity to get that title back. How you feeling? You excited? You ready to fight?
I am ready to fight. Am I ready to fight? I am always ready to fight. Every single time I walk in here, I'm ready to fight. And tonight, it's a big, big fight. The first triple threat match in Imagine Live history for my Imagine Live championship. Tonight, I step in there with the rocker, Chris Sands. And more importantly to me, with the great neighbor, James Ross. Mark my words, tonight I leave with my Imagine Live championship in hand. And everyone finds out once again why professional wrestling is for the watch, and that the circus isn't dead, but you and your hopes of winning the Imagine Live championship are.
There you go. One of the many great stars. Of course, we're going to see him in action tonight. But if you want to see the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage live and in action, you'll see him Friday night in DuBois. You'll see him Saturday as well for 2 shows up there. Do not miss it. Go ahead and, boy, he's talking about the Imagine Live title. I say it week after week after week. We talk about tag team wrestling. Lucio DeVere, Eric Enders always want to talk about tag team wrestling. The conversation begins and ends with our current reigning and defending Imagine tag team titles. How do you feel about defending those titles in DuBois this weekend?
We're excited. We're excited to come to DuBois this weekend. And, you know, I don't know why Eric and Lucio are so mad. There's going to be funnel cakes, slushies, those little hot dogs and the pretzels. I mean, at least I hope so. And I heard him use another big word. What was it? Fascism? You know what that means?
No.
What's okay? I got the definition right here. Oh, the phone locked. I don't. But I read it before I came on. And we're not that! We're not that! Tell him!
Well, I don't know what that means, Jake, and I'm not even going to begin to explain it. But I can tell you, I don't think all that stuff is going to be there this weekend. The funnel cake, the slushies.
It better be.
It's a festival. I bet there will be.
Oh, okay, there might be. But you know what?
Fried Oreos!
Yeah, you know what else is going to be there? The Imagine Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And we're going to defend the titles as many times as we possibly can. This weekend, everybody better come out. How many times are we wrestling? What, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe?
It doesn't matter.
A dozen times? Anybody that steps up, whether it's Lucio and Enders or anybody else, they're going to find out. Rad Boys, we're not in it's DuBois.
It's DuBois. It's French.
Okay. Well, anyway, Rad Boys are in the house!
There you go. Rad Boys will be there. They will be defending their titles both nights. We'll have to see who the coach lines up for that team. Let's go ahead and bring in at this time. Guy's got a big match this weekend, or this tonight. It's tonight now. You get a shot at regaining a title that you once held, the Imagine Live title. How you feeling about your chances tonight?
I'm feeling a little bit optimistic. One, I'm confused as all hell on who's the champion is, whether it be Malachi Gage or James Ross. But that really doesn't matter because I'll pin them both. Because tonight, there's going to be some banging heads. There's going to be a rocker dropper. And there's going to be a 1, 2, and a 3. And then I will play that air guitar with that belt the whole way to Hootsdale, the whole way home, listening to some Motley Crue and AC/DC.
He called it Hootsdale. It must really be Hootsdale. I'm not sure. The coach sort of threw that out here. Let's go ahead and bring in at this time another one of the great stars you'll see in action this weekend in DuBois. That, of course, is the former Imagine Live, or the former Live and the Imagine Heavyweight Champion, Altoona's own Jimmy, the high-flying hippie. DuBois, tell me what you know. Tell me how you're feeling.
I feel great. A lot of opportunity in DuBois for all of Imagine Wrestling, but the most opportunity for you to see the homegrown hero live both days in DuBois, moving right through to the Sykesville Fair until we're back home right here for the Rail City Rumble. I'm flying home with that one. You see, I'm higher than Jake Wiley's blood pressure, smoother than John Williams' scalp, and I got squintier eyes than Gorgeous Jughead. I'm coming to win it all, and I'm coming for any one of them. Plenty opportunity for you, plenty opportunity for me. I grab opportunity, and I inhale it, and I hold it.
There you go, man. One of the great stars you'll see this weekend. The final interview of the evening. Let's go ahead. Before we get to announcing our fan of the week, man, I'm always excited about this. We're going to take a downward trip first, and then we're going to take an upward trip to fan of the week. Let's go ahead and start this downward trip right now. He's jogging in place for some insane reason. Let's go ahead and bring in the current reigning and defending Imagine Heavyweight Champion, Gorgeous Gregory. Coach.
Hold on.
Oh, you're directing the show now, too.
Yeah, of course, I'm the commissioner.
All right.
This is my show. And whenever you announce the champion, the Imagine Wrestling champion, you announce him the right way, the proper way. A generational talent, a once-in-a-lifetime superstar. Not only is he the youngest Imagine Wrestling heavyweight champion, he's the best champion ever. Gorgeous Gregory.
Wait, Lance. Stay right there. Stay right there. Form a wall. Form a wall with him. No, this way, so the camera. Yeah.
There we go.
Form a wall.
There we go.
So I can walk into frame. Look at this strut. I like the way you said that. I like the way you said. I'm the best heavyweight champion ever here. The best heavyweight champion ever. I think you need to say it again. Say it again.
Best heavyweight champion ever.
I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. But not only am I the greatest heavyweight champion in Imagine Wrestling history, but I am also quite the workhorse, aren't I?
Oh, yeah.
Quite the workhorse.
Oh, yeah, he is.
I mean, my work rate is truly once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime. Yeah, I'm quite generationally talented, aren't I?
You are.
I am. I am. It's funny. Hey, how many shows do we have?
We have 4 this weekend.
4 this weekend.
We have 1 the
4
following
shows
weekend.
this weekend.
One the following week after that.
Wait. Listen, Coach. I wasn't the best in math. What is that? What's 4 plus 1?
Please, come
What's
on,
4
dude.
plus
You
1?
idiot.
Come on. What's 4
It's
plus
5.
1? It's 5.
Yeah.
It's 5, baby. We got 5 shows.
5.
5 whole shows.
5.
That's 5 title defenses.
That's actually 6 shows if you count the following week, which is the Rail City Rumble.
That is 6. That is 6.
Six. There
4
we go,
plus
6.
2 is 6.
Yeah, you're
But
counting is hard.
hold on,
you
hold on.
gorgeous
Hold on,
idiot.
wait a second. It won't be 4 plus 2 because they're 2 separate weekends. So it'll be 4 plus 1 plus 1, right? Yeah. So that's still 6. That's crazy, isn't it?
Do you have a point to all this?
Yes, I do have a point. The point is, me, your generational talent, your once-in-a-lifetime athlete, your main character of this show, your greatest Imagine heavyweight champion of all time.
Greatest.
In 17 days, I'll defend this here title more than Roman Reigns will all year. Okay. More. I'm not done yet, sweetheart. I'm not done yet. I'll defend this title more in the next 17 days than MJF will in the whole year.
He's right.
Oh man.
He's right.
But I'm MJF late, aren't I? I'm MJF late. I can't even get it out. You work me up.
Relax.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on.
Let me settle down. Let me settle down, sweetheart. MJF light. It's funny, man. It's funny. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here tonight. There's nobody here in this building
in this building, in this company, it doesn't matter in this whole state, in this country, in this world. There's nobody that can hold a candle to me and my ability to carry a company. Nobody.
There he is, a very confident Imagine heavyweight champion. He is Gorgeous Gregory. Let's go ahead. This is the part that I've honestly, there's two parts I've been most looking forward to tonight. That's that title match that's coming up a little later on, and this part right now where we announce our Fan of the Week. Tell you what, man, this is quickly becoming my favorite part of the show, the Fan of the Week. We have had some other submissions, so we're going to have more Fans of the Week coming up. If you want to be considered for the Fan of the Week, I strongly encourage you to do so. All we need is send us some pictures. Send us some pictures of yourself with some of the current Imagine heavyweight or Imagine superstars. Wrestlers, whatever you want to call them. I don't really like that term superstars. We're wrestlers here. Go ahead and send those pictures in. You can send them in through our email, through Instagram, through Facebook. However is easiest for you, you send them to us, and we are going to go ahead and obviously have some... my live chat ended. I like to look at those from time to time. So, yeah, please send them in. We want to... and congratulations there. We appreciate you coming, Tara, and we know your mom comes with you regularly, your dad comes whenever he can, and man, we appreciate you. You're a big part of the imagination, and we're glad to see you every time you come out. All right, it's almost time for a match. Let's go ahead and talk real quick. Gelman, you got that phone number ready for me again? Huh? Here we go. There it is, buddy. Right on there. Look at that. Of course, we're talking about Renewal by Anderson and our good friend DC Bentley, a.k.a. Jordan Treese. Good dude.
He is a good dude.
He will help you with all of your window and patio door needs. If you're looking for high-quality window and or patio home investment options within your budget, contact Jordan Treese. There's the number right below. He's from Renewal by Anderson. You can visit their showroom, but always ask for Jordan. Don't forget to ask about their monthly promotion. Jordan's a good man. And Renewal by Anderson is our sponsor for both Sykesville and when we come back to Altoona here on July 1st for the Rail City Rumble. Yeah, boy, if there's something in the ring, kick that out of there. I don't know what that is. I see you pointing at something.
When your wife says get the number on the screen, you get the number on the screen.
It might take a month, but you get it on the screen.
Yeah, it might take a month, but you get it on the screen.
Are you, just kick it out. Let's go ahead. John, relax, man. One little speck of dust.
It's already getting weird. It's already getting weird.
All right, let's go ahead and head to the ring. Let's get this Imagine live title match. First, he is from Paradise City. He is the Rocker, Chris Sands.
That's my buddy, Chris Sands.
Paradise City, just outside of Hootsdale, apparently. He is the second party in this three-way fight. He is accompanied by the coach, Lance Payne, the commissioner, and his father, the good neighbor, John Ross. He is not the reigning and defending Imagine live champion. He is the great neighbor, James Ross. Oh my God, he doesn't. That's not even his belt. He's got his own little weird pose.
Unbelievable. The overachiever, James Ross, hell of a talent in bad company with Coach Roach, Lance, Lame, and Neighbor John.
All right, let's go ahead and now we'll introduce the current, reigning, and defending Imagine Live champion. He is the side show psycho, the man they call Malachi Gage. Some people introduce him as the clown they call Malachi Gage.
Yeah, there ain't nothing clownish about this guy. He took the psychopath to get here, and he'll probably take it again in this match.
We appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Of course, we got our first ever simulcast. We're on both Facebook and YouTube at the same time. And as I'm looking at it, it looks like a pretty consistent feed on both ends. They're working pretty well. This likely will be the new format going forward. We'll have it available on both platforms.
Both platforms. We thank everyone for tuning in. The antics are already starting here in the Neighbors Corner with Coach Payne. It'll be interesting to see how this pans out. You know, Chris Sands is as clean as they come. He's going to wrestle this match.
Interesting dynamic coming up here that we have not talked about yet. First time we've seen him on a Wednesday night in a very long time. It is
the burglar.
The Hamburglar, John Williams. Now, if you've not been at our show, if you weren't at our Volume 39 show, you may not be aware that it seems as though John Williams has turned over a new leaf. He
really
was involved in the tag team match and made the right call.
Well, that
made it official that the Rad Boys could maintain that title, their tag titles.
There's a brief glimmer of hope that this person's somehow a wholesome human being. I tell you what he didn't get was a new barber, and he hasn't been on Wednesdays because he was away skinning a herd of zebra to make that referee shirt.
That hair, man, that is preposterous.
Oh, yeah. The back of his head looks like the front of Jim the Anvil Neidhart's head. Look at that goatee sticking out of the back of his neck.
It is. Yeah, I mean, that's John Williams' dream is to have the haircut of the Rocker.
Well, no, he has the opposite haircut of Malachi Gage, if you look. Malachi Gage only has hair on the top, and John Williams has none.
No choice but to only grow it in the back.
Absolutely.
Here we go. This is an interesting dynamic here. I'm really curious to see what happens here when we got when brass tacks come down to it. You know, Rocker, Malachi Gage, they like each other, but they clearly have one goal. Everybody wants to be the champion, and I'm curious to see how Malachi Gage, Rocker Chris Sands, and how this dynamic plays out throughout the match.
It will definitely be interesting. If you think about it, with Neighbor John Ross, Coach Lance Payne, and James Ross, the Rocker and Malachi are actually outnumbered. Oh, didn't seem like it there, though.
Yeah, they at the end of the day, there's two guys in the ring. Oh, this is what I was wondering about. This might be it. Whoa, wouldn't that have been something?
Oh, look, Chris Sands going after everybody.
Whoa, they smashed heads. Oh. Effective strategy by James Ross, sort of waited it out, took only one blow, and then was able to capitalize.
Created what we call a train wreck here in the wrestling business. Oh. Banderas out both sides.
John Ross. You got to keep an eye on this John Ross. John Williams, I hope you're watching this guy. This guy, hey, referee! Referee!
I told you in the beginning if you got fired. He was touching me.
I think he just ejected John Ross.
Is John Ross out of here?
You couldn't tell because his voice cracked, but yeah, I think he ejected John Ross.
Wow, there you go, turning over a new leaf.
Looks like
John Williams, I like it.
Lance Payne's going to be next here if he doesn't stay out of it.
Look at the athleticism. Oh, got caught though. He lost his balance a little bit. Whoa! Just when you think you got the advantage.
These things can turn very quickly.
What a match this is turning into all of a sudden.
Look at that cat-like agility from John Williams there, down and up making them covers. Very good officiating thus far.
between the 2 feet. We're looking at about 50 people watching live. This is a great night for us. We appreciate everybody tuning in. By the end of the night, if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, any of our other social media platforms.
I'll scratch that. John Williams, not a cat like agility. If the cat was Garfield, John Williams very slow getting down and up on that.
John Williams and Garfield both love lasagna. There's no doubt about that.
Yes. Garfield, Heathcliff, any other bulbous-shaped cat that resembles John Williams.
Ironically, John Williams also hates cats named Nermal, so I don't know if that ties into anything.
Very, very good Garfield reference there. James Ross going to town with boots. Reminds me of a Weezer song. I'd love to see this sweater get destroyed tonight. Look at it. He stops and waves for the camera. I hate these two.
Whoa, he caught him. Looked like he was aiming for the middle of his back and then suddenly changed direction. Brought that boot. It looked like high in the back of the neck there. Again, we talk about this time and time again. This high wrestling IQ that this kid, I mean, how else do you describe him? He's 19 years old, same as Gorgeous Gregory. Incredibly high IQ in the wrestling business.
Yeah, that's why I call him the overachiever. Tons of potential here if he just get out from underneath the umbrella of his father and Roach Payne.
You know, I will say, though, in my opinion, as good as James Ross is, as good as Rocker Chris Sands is, you got to call Malachi Gage the experience. This guy's had a ton of main event matches. He's been within an eyelash of winning the heavyweight title, and I think that probably in his future at some point. And you know, this when you have that main event experience, it you know as well as anybody, it is so helpful in your confidence and your ability level just getting out there and being in those main events.
Absolutely, and having wrestled all three of these men, I will say that Malachi Gage is the heavy hitter in this match. He's the one that's going to swing the lumber. He's the one that's going to bring the strikes.
Certainly the biggest guy in the ring, that's for sure. But with that in mind, I will say, you know, we talked about it a little bit last week. You can see a clear difference in the physique of the Rocker Chris Sands. He looks to have put on probably a good 10 to 12 pounds in the last 2 months. He's certainly picking up his strength game, and he's apparently, what I've seen to this point, not lost any flexibility, not lost any speed. So this may be the best version of Chris Sands that we've seen so far.
Yeah, Chris Sands is a Jimmy the Hippie yoga practitioner. He will always stay limber and flexible. He's putting on more volume on his upper body. He's also putting on more volume on that mullet. Boy, is that thing in full swing tonight. Oh!
Whoa, was that hard? A violent smash into the corner. Beautiful belly-to-back suplex. Lays Malachi down. 1, 2. Whoa, that was a long 2 count.
Yeah, John Williams slides in there like molasses in January for a 2 count. Very, very close to being a clean fall right there.
He's not quite able to get that flipper to drop 3 times.
Chris Sands swinging to the midsection. Duck and a miss. There's
will
that
say,
double chop.
The thing I've noticed, John Williams very consistent with his counts, as low as they may be.
He's calling it down the middle thus far.
Now, Rocker Chris Sands, he had all the momentum, and it was simply snuffed out in the most violent ways by Malachi Gage. What a triple threat this has been. What a 3-way dance, whatever you want to call it. This has been an incredible match, an incredible fight.
Yeah, you said it best. Malachi Gage's style is progression through aggression. Kicks Chris Sands right in the mush. Hope my buddy's all right.
Wow, and he laid him out with that Stan Hansen-style lariat. I mean, he brought it from back in Duncansville and nailed it in Altoona. Could be it. Oh, I thought he was going for that rocker dropper. Changed direction, and he spikes him right on the side of his head. Malachi Gage may be in trouble here. Oh, this referee is distracted.
Oh, no.
What a shock, the coach.
No, you're not getting hurt. That's not what it is, coach. This is
Oh, my God. There he drove him face down while he had him in sort of a cobra clutch. Oh, my God. We have a new Imagine Live champion. Can you believe
insane.
it? Oh, now here's this idiot back. Wasn't he just thrown out? Oh, my God.
I've never hated a celebration more than this.
Oh, my God. These local idiots.
Retained. Again. Yes.
Disgusting it is. Malachi Gage isn't having any of it, not rightfully defeated. Honestly, Chris Sands wasn't rightfully defeated either. Wow. Murder ride, and with an exclamation point.
Try to murder
Good
at him right
God.
through the ring. Oh, he's dragging him up again.
Chucking him out of the ring. Over the top he
takes
goes.
out that trash.
Getting ready for that Rail City Rumble. Let's see what happens here. James Ross in no sort of what's on Malachi Gage's mind here. Walking over to the Imagine Live title, picking it up. What's he got in mind here? He'd leave him with the title. He'd leave him with the title. I guess, hey, if they can call themselves the champion after they just walked off of the belt before, James Ross, why can't Malachi Gage do the same?
Absolutely.
So I guess according to their logic, now Malachi Gage, because he walked out with the title, he's the Imagine Live champion.
Sure. When he had the title in one hand, mallet in the other. Didn't remind you when Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig smashed the heavyweight title from Hulk Hogan? Do you remember that? Nah, maybe it was just me. Was it Mr. Perfect?
It was Billy Graham and Bob Backlund.
Oh, man. I'm sorry.
You missed it by a lot.
No.
By a lot.
That's fun.
Hey, let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. Some of you guys watching for the first time on Facebook, we really appreciate you. Of course, we always appreciate all of our fans here on YouTube, and we just want to close on this. I want to remind you that we understand that your struggle matters, and I know as well as anybody. Jimmy, I don't want to speak for him, but we've all had our own tribulations and trials. We know that life can be difficult, and it can push you to your brink sometime. But I do think it's important for you to remember that we need you here with us. We need you as part of the Imagine family, the larger imagination. Your life has value. The hole that would be created by the loss of you could not be filled. We want you with us. We hope to see you this weekend. We love you. We'll see you in just a few days.
Stay well.